What's up, everybody? So here's the plan for today. I'm going to make some rod holders for the kayak out of this plastic. Actually, goes with some shelving that somehow when I got one of my shelving units in from our garage, they had a whole bunch of extra ones in it. So I'm going to try to use this. I'm going to try to heat it and kind of bevel this out. I guess that's the right word. So or flare it out, I guess, you know, and cut some slits in it for the actual for the rod to fit in, and we'll see how this works. These are for my crate. All right, so I've been trying to do this with just lighter. I don't have a torch, and I'm probably gonna need a torch because it's making it softer, and it is kind of, it's heating it up and it is making it soft, but I'm gonna try to flare it out with this. Oh, there it goes a little bit. I guess I got to get it hotter. It barely, it's kind of doing it a little bit. All right, I guess I just need to make it hotter. Trying to make it hotter and pliable without, like, making it too weak to where it won't do what I need it to do. I could probably get some PVC, like a thinner PVC, and try it that way. I'm just trying to flare it out a little bit, and don't want it to collapse either, because when I started pushing on this earlier, it kind of tried to collapse and kind of bend up. So hopefully this won't stick to the plastic bottle I'm using. I didn't think about that. Let's see how this works. Alright, so what I decided to do was just to cut it. That was taking forever to try to melt it, and I don't think I have enough heat, so I'm just going to cut it out, kind of a little V-type shape. I need to go a little deeper with it and a little wider, so it'll actually, to allow the rod to go a little further down. So I'll show you the results when I get this done. Alright, so I got it cut out. I'm just going to try it this way. This is just, it's not as far down probably as some of them go, but I think this will do, and I'll just test it out this weekend. So I'm just going to drill some holes in it so I can strap it down and connect it to the crate. So I got the holes drilled, and I'm just going to strap it around the outside of the crate, and we'll see how well that holds it. What are you doing, Rocky? This is my dog, Rachmaninoff. We call him Rocky, Monty. We call him a lot of things. He's probably really confused about that. You a good boy? Are you a good boy? Yes, you are. I know. I'm going to do a video soon. Rocky's going to help me pick some lures, aren't you, Rocky? Are you going to help me? Huh? Are you going to help me? Maybe? No, you're going to dig. All right. All right, so I got the zip ties on it, and I think it's pretty good. We're going to give it a shot and try it. I'll do the other side. All right, I got them both in there. They're strapped in really good. I just put 2 zip ties on each one, strapped it around the outside, and I think I'm good to go. So we'll test it out tomorrow. Of course, this will, I'll have this strap. This bungee will be over top of the crate, and that'll hold it in. And we'll test it out and see how it works tomorrow. Worst case scenario, I can always put a camera mount back there if I don't need the extra what's it called? If I don't need the extra rod holder, I could always use that to mount a camera mount of some sort from the back view. I haven't even thought about that. Now I've got to go in, I got to fix this where I had my other pole mounted, where I made the PVC thing a while back, and I didn't make it long enough. So I need to figure that out so I can put the other camera up in the front for the front facing, well, meaning facing me. Well, I am off to a fantastic start this morning. Trying to do another tournament, kayak tournament, and it seems like the tournament gods do not want me to do a kayak tournament. And part of course, is I wasn't prepared. I thought I had the right kind of measuring board, but evidently I don't. I used to have a hog trough, but that's the one I lost in the creek when I had all those other problems in my other video. And so I just got a floating one. That was a nice one. Cost me more than the hog trough, but I can't use that one for this tournament. I got to have a hog trough or a catch board. So I had to leave where I was fishing, where I wanted to fish, which is about 30 minutes from where I live, and had to come all the way back to Bass Pro Shop just to pick up a hog trough. So I got it, and I'm heading back out there, and we'll see if I can catch anything today. Well, I finally made it out on the water, and I got hung up as soon as I got out there. So anyway, hopefully we'll get some good shots, and we'll catch some fish for this tournament that I'm fishing in. It's an online tournament, and it's called Socks and Cookies. So it benefits active military, and so I thought I'd go and fish this one today and see if we can catch. Even though it's a little late, I'm gonna start off with the whopper flopper, just because top water, that's why. And we'll see what happens. If it doesn't get a hit after a while, I'm gonna switch over, probably spinnerbait or crank or something. It's not super warm, but it's been nice and cool the last few days, but water probably hasn't cooled off too much. So I may have to go away from the worm. I don't have a lot of time left in the tournament. I only have till 3 o'clock, and I'm pretty sure it's close to 11. With all the problems I had this morning, I'll explain that later. I mean, I kind of did, but I'll get in a little more detail later. But I'm gonna have to go quick, so I'm probably have to go with a crank, spinnerbait, something like that, just to speed up the process and hopefully cover more water and get near more fish. So we'll see. I'll hit this wall with this worm and then change it up. All right, first fish. Went to a bandito bug. Yes. He's cooked pretty good. Oh crap! Too much line. Too much line. Good. Alright, first fish. If I can avoid this rock. First fish, he's not a beast. I'm going to measure him because this tournament will take a pretty small fish. This dude is going to be hyped up though too. I'm going to have to be careful because he's liable to jump in the water. I just feel it. Alright, I gotta get my phone out, take a picture. Oh, that's my phone right there. Well, that was good. One fish. I got a little time still. I'm gonna try to move things around here and get myself resituated. And I'm gonna work my way back up to this little edge. I may have already said this, but in case I didn't, put on a blue bandito bug and hit it kind of underneath the tree over here. There's an interesting little creek. It was pretty deep coming through the bridge, and then it got real shallow on the right and kind of deep on the left as I'm going upstream, I think. And there's a lot of rock on the right, and then there's a drop off, so I'm hoping that I can also find some stuff in this drop off, so we'll see. Well, only caught that one. I'm pretty much at the end of the creek where looks like I'm not going to be able to get through. It's just too shallow. So I'm just kind of playing around. Throwing the whopper just a couple more times because it's kind of shallow, but then there's a kind of a drop off. Kind of hoping to get lucky, basically. Well, I got about an hour left. It has not been great, that's for sure. So here's a clue for you. If you're gonna fish a tournament, don't go to a new place. Go to a place that you know something about it at least. I've been wanting to go here and just hadn't never done it. So I thought, well, I'll go and try it now. Why not? I mean, I'm just gonna be going to a tournament and paying money and, you know. So, one fish. One fish. I could get one more in an hour. At least I can put 2 fish on the board. 1 fish on the board sucks. I mean, you might as well not even be on the board, especially with a 13 incher.